It's still from all the medication I've been taking, really. All right.
What's up, Deandre?
What's up?
How tough was it to watch last night, knowing you had the rib issue and seeing the way the game went?
Yeah. I think every time they scored, I just kept clenching on my jaws. We had some good possessions and some good runs in there, but it wasn't enough. But I know my guys tried their best to contribute as well.
Curious, just the season that you've had, where it's been just, it's as many highs and lows that you could have in a season. How have you pushed through it, going through what you've gone through this year?
I don't know, Julian. Faith, man. Putting God first in some of these obstacles I'm in. And having a team and some teammates where, they help me on and off the court mentally as well. I won't say it's easy, it's better said than done, but the game of basketball brings a lot. I would say just coming in the gym and just having your mind on winning, it takes a lot of that stuff away just to keep moving. Just keep taking the right step.
Deandre, how does your rib feel at the moment?
At the moment, I'm feeling pain right now, just sitting up. The shot didn't even look bad. That was my first time seeing the shot, but yeah, right now I'm just feeling pain, just feeling all that weight, just press on the swelling. But I've been trying. I was trying to come back yesterday. I'm trying to work around the clock, but it wasn't just giving me enough. I was too insecure on how I'd fold up when I get hit. And yeah, it wasn't looking good on that one. I just couldn't move properly.
Would Game 7 have been a possibility, or was it more of a longer-term thing?
Yeah, honestly, it was gonna have to be a push if we went Game 7. I was gonna have to just bite on the nail and do what I gotta do. But I was really hoping for a day in between, our guys locking in Game 6, to come back Game 7. No, I was done talking.
What was the conversation like with James just now about the future?
Oh yeah, it was fun, man. Just me being a better basketball player, how I would get better, things that he would love to help me with, or just what can I do more? I told him, we both agreed on that, and I just can't wait to see, and we can get started this summer. We just get working.
What are some of the areas that you feel like you can get better as a basketball player?
I'm really just taking care of everything down low, man, and just spacing this floor, man. I seen the type of team we got, and just really spacing out that floor and making some more space, for these guys to operate. And not only that, making me more of a threat where, teams either have to close out or look out for my drives, stuff like that.
Deandre, there were some reports to come out this morning about uncertainty surrounding your future and how your camp felt similarly with that way. I was just curious for you. I know you love it here, but just if you wanted to reaffirm just how much you enjoy being here and being a part of this organization.
Man, I love Phoenix, man. Honestly, I'm going to continue playing hard for Phoenix. I'm going to keep repping Phoenix like I always been repping Phoenix, and that's about it. I don't listen to the outside. No. I'm here. I'm happy. We didn't finish off the season the way we wanted to, but it's always next year. And this summer is just more work. We just got to do a little bit more work, and NBA teams are getting smarter and tougher. It's harder to win in the NBA, so there's a lot to focus on this summer.
And as you've said in the past, you play for your teammates just as much as yourself, right?
Most definitely. Me and just having the type of chemistry and knowing the personnel our guys have, and why not? It would look kind of crazy, you hanging out with this dude off the court, but you can't have his back on the court. So, that's the type of model we go by on this team. So it's pretty easy.
You mentioned blocking out the outside noise. How difficult is that to do? Social media can be a nasty place, and after a loss like last night.
It's easy to ignore. I let the peanut gallery keep going, and then I shut them up with my performance. But, like I say, having my family and putting God first and having teammates that know you and help you with your mental is big. I don't take that for granted. And that's the main reason why I consider you guys face talking to you guys, because I know the type of team I have behind me.
DA, you opened the season and went to training camp, and your relationship with Monty was a little rocky. How did that evolve over the course of the season?
Just being in the lab, working on and off. It might look like that on through the lens, but at the end of the day, what family don't have ups and downs? You know what I'm saying? Especially when both of us are on the same mission. You know, we really got tired of when we were losing, and we were going through that stage of, it felt like we were losing every game. When guys were out and we were injured. And, just knowing the type of coach you are and him knowing me as a man and me doing the same thing, it brought a better understanding to what we stand for and how we're going to go about things. It made it so much easier. Usually people break down when they don't get what they want, but we built something that we made a stronger unit.
So it sounds like we've got stronger, and it's good now, huh?
It's always been good. Like I said, what family don't argue?
How did the trade for Kevin, bringing in another elite playmaker, shooter, how did that change your role and your expectation for your game?
Mainly getting guys open even more, making that my priority. Getting them open, spacing the floor, making sure teams are aware of my roles. Just the general things, but it's just more enhanced. With KD, sometimes you might have to slip. He's a bigger guy. You just can't really, you just in his way if you really try to set a screen. And with Brook, you have to set a screen and get him open and do his thing down here. So there's a lot of stuff, and you got Chris Paul. You might need a rescreen and things like that, but just my roles were just enhanced, more rebounding, being more of a threat on the offensive board as well. And just finishing more touch finishes and dump off finishes, things like that.
How challenging is it just to process the finality of the season, especially when I'm sure you guys had such high expectations?
We had high expectations because that's just who the Suns organization is. We play to win. But at the same time, people have to realize that we didn't have training camp with this team. We didn't have enough time. I felt that if we had enough time, certain things where we cracked down in late situations of the games, we would have been better. And, at the same time, it's fun playing basketball. When I just finished playing a postseason with Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, and Denver Booker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sorry. You mentioned how much you love Phoenix. You're from here by way of the Bahamas, and obviously your family's nearby. So how much is, when you have a loss like this or any adversity that you face, to have your family, especially your mother, nearby in the wake of Mother's Day this Sunday?
What do you mean?
Like, how does it help to have your mother nearby to help you regroup in times like this for yourself?
It helps a lot, man. Like I say, outside noise is it's hard to hear the outside noise when I'm around my family. I don't be on the social media like that, especially when they don't like it. So I cut all that stuff out, and it's much easier just to be around my son and watch film. Watch the games with the volume down, things like that. And then I play the game, man. Play the 2K game. I forget about all that stuff. I feel like a kid back in my mom's house when I go there. Just eat some of her food, and you basically, rejuvenate. Whether it's a win or loss. So it's much easier having a game, for sure.
Thanks, Deandre.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, now, y'all.
Appreciate it. Have a great offseason.
Thank you.
Okay.